Hello my friends, and welcome to our next camping adventure. Cheers to you. Well, we have a very nice day outside. Not a lot of cloud cover, so let's hope we can find a nice little bit of shade to park ourselves underneath when we get to that campground. So, buckle up, grab you a beverage of choice, and let's head down to that campground. You folks take care, and I'll see you when we get there. All right, let's go. Golf cart. We made it down here, my friends. We're all situated. Red's pretty much leveled out. That was easy today. And here's our dining area and our campfiring for tonight. And oh, let me take a look here. We've got a decent amount of room back here behind us. That's for certain. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. And ooh, we're gonna enjoy that shade here in a minute. All right, folks. Appreciate y'all coming along. Y'all take care, and let's grab us a seat. Cheers to you, my friends. Oh my goodness. Just been relaxing back here in the shade for a little bit, listening to the dogs bark. We definitely have neighbors on this trip. We've had a family of 6 walk by. They're just, as a lot of people campers do. They just walk around through the campsite, just see what they can see. Nothing wrong with that. And another gentleman walked by with his dog on a leash, and it was a big Dalmatian. Holy catfish! It was a big one. That is a pretty dog. So my friends, for dinner tonight, I plan to do a one-pan meal, campground version, of course. Taco lasagna, and I bet those dogs are barking at raccoons. As I was pulling in back here, I actually saw one, broad daylight, just skitter across another campsite. I'm like, well, we've got a good chance of seeing some more critters tonight. Holy catfish. This is becoming more and more a nature show. Oh, my friends. Well, cheers again. I'm going to kick back and relax. Probably walk up here in a minute and grab my book out of Red, because we got some time before dinner. So, and it's still pretty warm, so I think we'll have dinner, and then we'll get that campfire going. Our last episode, it got a little warm sitting by that dude. So we'll try to avoid that a little bit today. So my friends, y'all take care. Appreciate y'all coming along, and we'll catch back up in a little bit. Looks like we got another neighbor moving in. Well, folks, let's hope the picnic table holds out for us. Let's get set up and get dinner started. Okay, my friends, I think it's time to get dinner started. So we're gonna brown up a pound of hamburger, 80-20. Get that going. Oh, come out there. There we go. I remember to bring a trash bag over here. Good for me. All right, well, let me turn that down a little bit. All right, my friends, let me get this browned up, and then we'll be right back with step 2. All right, my friends, well, I've got the grease drained, the hamburger's brown. So I got the grease drained off, and now we're gonna add a package of taco seasoning, hot and spicy. That's just one I picked. Well, I hope, sometimes these things open better than others. Haha, always ways around things. Mix that in there. Now the package calls for 3/4 cup of water, but we're going to put in 1.5 cups. Now, there's a reason for that. We'll get to that in a minute. One cup. Where's the half? There it is. And a half. Down. This actually comes together pretty quick. That little mix, that taco seasoning all in that water there. All right. Grab a paper towel. Then we're going to throw in a can fire roasted diced tomatoes and green chilies. We're not going to drain the can. We're going to put the whole thing in there. Now there's other things you could add to this, but I'm just trying to keep things as simple as possible. Or you could cut up a green pepper or a sweet onion and cook that with hamburger too. Okay, now that we've got that a good mix, we'll get our fire going again. Start working that up toward a simmer. Turn that down just a little bit. All right, now for the lasagna part, what I found works great are these oven-ready lasagnas. We're gonna need 5 sheets. Get my bag ready here. Just get this prepped while that's heating up. Try to keep the plastic away from the open flame. Let's see if we can get them out of here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to save these for maybe a mini lasagna down the road. Now, I like these because they're oven ready. You don't have to boil them first or anything, and this works great in this little recipe. So then we got our 5 sheets in here. We bust them up. That's why this little bag comes in handy. Whoops. Hopefully I sealed that joker. Perfect. We'll just set that aside, and when this comes up to a simmer, which won't take long, then we'll throw those in there. So we'll be right back, my friends. Let's give it a check here. Yeah, we got a bit. All right, my friends, I changed burners. I did that for a reason, because we're going to use this one in a minute, because I brought some garlic bread to cook up too. Just turn that heat down. Well, I'll just turn it off. Ooh. Up to a nice simmer. Now we're going to throw in, carefully, our little busted up pasta pieces. Yep. Oh, I missed one. Or 2. Don't want to do that. Now, that's the reason why we put in extra water. And we may need to add a little bit more yet, because as this pasta cooks down, it's going to absorb some of that water. Just spread it out in there just a little bit. And this is probably we're gonna bring it back up to a simmer for probably about 10 minutes or until the pasta is soft. So let's get that going again. I don't mind turning the gas off and on just to conserve fuel. These things aren't overly cheap. There we go. Well, see you in about 10 minutes. Give me a chance to organize a little bit. Y'all take care. Appreciate you hanging in there this long. All right, my friends. Well, it's been about 10 minutes. I pulled the lid off so we can give it a stir and check our pasta. And it might be hard to see, but a lot of that water's gone. That pasta absorbed the majority of it. So, but it's still got a little bit to go. So we're going to cover it up. This is where we're just monitoring until the pasta gets soft. So we're going to give it about another, say, 3 minutes, and we'll check it and see how long it takes. Because it's hard to get it maintain or pick a specific temperature with a propane stove. Oh, and there we are. Stop that joker. These little timers are nice. Oh yeah. So now we're going to go ahead and turn the heat off. Whoops. Set this down. The lid's hot, so I'm trying to be careful. Give it a good stir. Because just a couple of minutes ago I checked the pasta and it's good and soft. We're good to go there. Spread it out a little bit. There we are. And we're going to add our cheese to it. I got a package of Mexican style blend shredded cheese. We're going to use the whole package, which is about 2 cups. I'm going to spread it around in there best we can. Try to get even coverage. Now this is a 10-inch deep skillet. Probably ought to mention that. I'm going to cover that back up. It's hot. And let that cheese melt. Throw my trash away here. And we're going to start warming this guy up for our garlic bread. If I can get that to turn. There it goes. There we are. So we're going to let that heat up for a couple minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on the cheese. It's the first time I've made this at a campground, so if it doesn't look like it's melting right, we'll fire that heat back up. So we'll see how it goes. I go through a lot of napkins. Or paper towels, point of view. Won't be long now, folks. All right, my friends, let's see about plating up here. I think we are good and done. I'm going to set this where I am not going to knock it over. So I hope. Get our bread off here. Ooh, that one got a little overdone. That's all right. Oh, almost need two hands. Let's see. Bear with me. Thing wants to slide around. Oh, yeah. May want to use the bigger one. Ooh, cheese going everywhere. Go. Lawfare. Leave you right there. And cover you back up. All right, my friends, let's sit down and eat. Oh, there we go. And all, start to finish, it probably took about 20 minutes. And it's still pretty hot, so let's be careful. Well, before I bite into something really hot. I have a tendency to burn my tongue. Cheers to you, my friends. Oh, somebody's puppy dog smells my taco lasagna. All right. Yes, that is good. Oh my goodness. It's spicy, and that pasta helps cut through that spice a little bit. See, some of them still stuck together in there. That's all right. And the cheese is stringy. It doesn't want me to bite it. Come here. Fantastic. Ooh, got a little overdone. You gotta watch it. Still good stuff. Grows. Well, my friends, this turned out really well. It's the first time I've made it at a campground, and I think we did a great job. So, cheers again, my friends. I'm gonna sit back and put a big old dent in this. I'm getting pretty hungry, and it's hush you. And then we'll get a fire going and get that started while I clean up the dinner mess. You folks take care, and we'll be back directly. He's laughing at me. Folks, this came out really, really well. Oh my goodness. I just gotta be careful not to eat too much. Don't want to make ourselves miserable. All right, my friends, now my belly's getting full. Let's see about getting our campfire going. Let's see, let's start with this guy. It looks damp in there, but it really isn't. That's a plus. left the lighter over there. That's brilliant. Well, we'll get as much ready as we can. I'll run over and grab it. There you go. You on there. Be right back. Ah. Okay. And we're off and running. Little guy there. Try not to knock it over like I usually do. All right, my friends, I'm going to tend to this for a minute or two and then go ahead and get the dining area cleaned up. Tupperware. All right, my friends. Cheers to you. Well, the fire's doing okay. The wind keeps shifting on me, but that's all right. I think we're in a good position now where the smoke should go past us. But we got all our mess cleaned up, extra dinner Tupperwared up and in the cooler to take home for tomorrow. And oh my gosh, I'm fairly excited that I've made that before at home. I've never made it at the campground. And there's a lot of things you can add to it, so I just wanted to go let's just keep it as simple as possible. So you don't have to bring 4, 5, 10 different things. And it turned out great. Wow, I was pleasantly surprised. Oh my goodness. They ate a decent amount, not too much though. Ooh. And that spice caught up with me about halfway through. My nose started running. Oh, but it was fantastic. Oh, and now we've got our messes all cleaned up. I got red ready to go. I forgot to open the windows on that joker when we got down here. He's a little stuffy in there, but fortunately we've got a nice breeze, so hopefully he'll cool down in there pretty quickly. And tonight it's only going to get down to the lower 70s. But it's not there yet, but it feels pretty comfortable. So I feel pretty fortunate. But in all, this is a nice, relaxing trip. Even with our neighbors, the dogs, that bark on occasion, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I love dogs. Barking it's never really bothered me all that much, except of course at 4 o'clock in the morning. But who wouldn't bother? I've had dogs in the past that they had a tendency. They were like a rooster. I'll tell you what, crack of dawn there. Roof, roof, roof. It's like, settle down. Cheers again, my friends. Well, everybody, I just want to say how much I appreciate you coming along on this little camping adventure. I've had a lot of fun. We've got a nice site. We got fortunate at 2 sites in a row that we've had a nice shaded site. Hopefully our luck holds with that as we definitely start moving into summer. Ooh, I'm already missing the winter camping. It's for me personally, it's a lot easier for me to keep warm than it is to keep cool. I don't know if that's the way most people are, but that's definitely how I am. Well, my friends, I think it's time to just unwind, let dinner settle, have some dessert, and I'm gonna stoke this fire up here in a minute. I think I put way too big a piece on top of that to start with, so I'm gonna have to do some manipulating, but we'll get her going. And our sun is setting. Oh my goodness. It's been a great trip, my friends. Appreciate y'all coming along. Cheers again to you. Ah. So everybody out there, y'all take care. And I'll see you in the morning. Well, somebody's up. Besides us this morning, folks. Good morning, campers. Cheers, my friends. Well, we've made it pretty much halfway through this cup of coffee, so I'm feeling a little more awake now. uh, but the noise we heard when we were first getting our coffee going this morning was we've had some neighbors move in. Like I said, my friends, it's that time of year, and it's been an overcast morning pretty much, but the sun is trying to come out. So yeah, there's a threat of thunderstorms later tonight. I do know that. Ah, but this is a pretty nice trip, my friends. We got to pull off a one-pan taco lasagna, and we've got, thanks to Tupperware, we got plenty to take home. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. But our temperatures this morning are really nice. We got a nice breeze. Last night red was great. Excuse me, frog in my throat. The temperatures probably got down to, in the lower 70s, but we had the fan going, and we were just so comfortable back there. It was great. And it was a real quiet night too. Oh my goodness, not even a whole lot of cicadas or crickets or anything. I was really surprised. We got some unpacking going, if you can hear that. Cheers again, my friends. Well, everyone out there, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you coming along on this little adventure. I truly do. It was a pretty good one. We got our chance to get out, relax, enjoy some peace and quiet, and yeah, adjacent to some nature. And we didn't really even have a bug problem last night. I was surprised. I mean, I didn't even mosquitoes or anything like that. But again, well, fortunately, in our campsite, it's probably hard to tell, but this one big tree back behind me is just a big giant pine tree, and that's somewhat of a natural bug deterrent. So that was fortunate. Well, my friends, cheers to you again. I'm going to relax here for a little bit and finish this coffee before we get red backed up and head back to the city. Yay. Well, everyone out there, y'all take care. And as always, I'll see you soon.